Alright then. Confirm. Alright. Into Disco Elysium. Shout out to Yodaba and Xerix. Yodaba for Sugar Daddy Sunday in this game. And then Xerix for getting Discord to play it and vote for it.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain.
Is that Steve Blum?
You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Simply keep on non-existing. Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Great.
Yes, it is.
What was about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
No, I want to know about the X something.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Do you really?
I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
What's waiting for me?
There's this giant ball there. And evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're juking it out. It's that large.
And this duking it out I keep hearing about, what's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That's kind of sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean, drowned?
You lost.
Open your eyes. Well, we're naked. Okay, let's walk over to this. Magnum-sized bottle of commodity red is empty. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Hold tab to highlight. Alright, let's put our shirt on, I guess.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Probably us?
Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What? What's wrong with my face?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
Huh. Let's touch our nose.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
At least my tongue is okay.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Great. Wipe the mirror now.
Behold.
I think we look fine. What's wrong with our face?
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
It's some kind of superstar. I think I'm a superstar.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I think it might be because I'm a superstar.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. You couldn't stop if you wanted to. It's neurological.
Not sure I can stop.
No, that would be too insane.
If I can't stop, I wouldn't want to know. Better just keep making it.
Maybe that's how it started. And now it doesn't even matter anymore. You've worn that grin into your face and it will never come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too, in a sad has-been kind of way. There is some charm to it.
There might have been, 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Oh God. Dig deep in your mind and look at the source of the expression. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. 17% chance. I guess I'll let the mirror be for now. Alright. So let's go grab our clothes real quick.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
That sounds like the guy that does Zeus, or not Zeus, Hades in, well, the game Hades.
Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Grab the tie, 42% chance. Let's go ahead and pull on the
The
fan.
blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
83% chance to do it?
A terrible mistake.
Oh no!
Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Okay, turn the light off.
lights are off.
83% chance!
The tie.
We did it!
Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning, the necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Why so many patterns? That seems dumb. Where are my pants at? Oh, on the ground. There we go. Now we're looking better. Let's go check that broken mirror or window.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Assess the damage. Visual calculus. Easy 9.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own hands?
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Assess the size of the impact.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist, like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Okay. I should go and get that shoe.
A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
5 gain experience, a cooling gushes in. Okay, so we gotta find
You hear
the
a
thing.
jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Okay. Let's go grab the shoe, I guess. Okay, let's go out. Guess we'll find the shoe on the ground outside. There's something on the table. Money. Nice. Only one shoe. The second one's outside the window. I gotta go find it. Yep, there it is. Nice. Now we have both our shoes.
There they both are. 2 identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet like 2 baby crocodiles.
How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Alright. Good old shoes. Oh, I think I have to right click to go through doors. Yeah, I think it's the guy from Hades. It sounds just like him.
Hello, officer.
Counter says it's March, the year 51.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Officer? Am I military personnel?
No.
She seems perplexed by your question.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Why'd you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
Are you sure?
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that?
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Let's see here. Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her. Physically, 58% chance. This is the red check. It cannot be retired. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else?
Could it be because of the drinking?
Yeah, that's fair. Who in their mind would let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
A glib remark. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself.
Actually, I can see why they would entrust me with the law. I have the right character.
A fondness for contradictory statements.
No, I had thrown my shield out the window. I took this from the direction of the shards.
Extraordinary.
She pulls on a cigarette and nods. Yeah, I don't think I want to look at her sexually.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Okay, bye.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Oh,
Bye.
goodbye. Okay. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. Okay. Beautiful music. If they go carry a mic, just waiting for someone to sing into it. This is where the lyrics would be. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seen in with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover. Let's go with my soul is modest. It's normal sized.
Exactly. It's measured, level-headed, and it needs to be heard through a PA system by other people.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Lamentation sounds good. They'll really get a gauge on my soul with that.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Okay. This goes with a theory I'm developing that I'm a down on my luck superstar person.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
Okay. Go pose on stage here. This feels right. You belong here. Huh, okay. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan.
I sense that you're not a fan of mine.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
So not only am I a cop, but I'm also a hero?
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
What did I do?
What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
I'm guessing I didn't do any of those.
You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
What have I been doing all this time? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
He looks down again and keeps plucking at the bird. Are you a bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
You look like a bartender.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
And what's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
And where did Sylvie go?
She just, you know,
What?
There's something there, and it's not good. That's all you know for now.
Okay then. Look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
What happened to the bird?
look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Okay, well, fuck you, dude. Asshole. Asshole. Sign reads mess hall reserved for unit members. Doors open at 16 o'clock. The soft purr of an electrical juicer comes from the kitchen and someone is working. Kitchen reserved for personnel until 13. Okay. The Royal Pinball machine is unplugged. Oh, there's something over here I missed. Take that. What is that? See that? How did I reach that? Let's talk to her.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods for the man in the orange bomber jacket. That's it? Okay.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Yeah, why would you do that? Hold on. Who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
Oh. Shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative.
Conceptualize. 60% chance to hit this. Oof. Alright, let's try it.
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Wow. It's very cool, but I won't come off like a douche if I call myself that. Well, it's very, very cool, but maybe he's a bit too.
You instinctively run your hand over the multi-patterned silk of your tie. Its slickness gives you comfort and reassurance.
Don't worry, Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy name for one classy cop.
Yes, well,
He's not even process what you just said. He just moves
it
on.
looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean him? Yeah, I talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I have not.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Dead body?
Mm-hmm.
Look, man, you know... Yeah.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
No. I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
Yes.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Okay.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Well, what if I told you I'm not really a police officer?
We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will. But first, we have to take it down.
Okay, let's get going.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Wait, shouldn't I have a badge?
You mean you don't have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting the body down should still take precedence.
Okay. Let's go talk to this guy then.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
Lieutenant
You
glances
run
at his
this
notebook.
place.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks to you, realizing he doesn't know your name. As I said, I'm Detective Raphael Ambrosius Castou.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Great. Looks behind a pile of coasters, finds the paper, and hands it to the lieutenant. Okay, so... Where is the notes?
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes?
Wait, he said
In
3.
case we need directions.
Why did he say mini?
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
Yes?
I have everything. You?
He looks at his notebook. I do have questions.
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
The cafeteria manager is clearly agitated. Where is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Oh, okay.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
Oh, my bad. Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
This is the second time you've avoided the subject.
Oh my god, what is your obsession with this Sylvie person? Get over it.
Maybe it's he who's obsessed with this Sylvie person. Certainly sounds like it.
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Alright, that's all.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But
What?
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
Wait, my necktie is talking to me?
no, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
What's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
The IIR, or Interinsular Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
I understand. You mean I owe you money?
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
He points to the red ledger on the counter.
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him!
Did I just hear my tie spike twice to me?
No one is saying that! No one is saying that Ty can talk! That would be ludicrous! It's just that you should arrest him! It would be wiser! He wants to take your money!
Huh. I mean, I'll trust the tie. Great advice, I'm considering it. Give the tie an affirmative tug.
The lieutenant looks at you tugging on your garish tie. He puts his hand on your shoulder.
If you don't have the money, it's okay. None of us are in this for the wages.
That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
Okay. What do I owe this place for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real.
My God.
Actually, more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
And what exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
Actually, I might be.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Proceed, but don't show him the coins. They're yours.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
What happens
Sorry,
now?
But he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
He shrugs.
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
And there's somewhere else I can stay around here?
You mean somewhere else to run up a huge debt? I don't think so. The union squeezed most places out of business to fund the strike. You're better off home.
Fuck this place. I'll see what I can do.
I'm sorry I couldn't help more. You should take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car, okay? We have to get this investigation started now.
Okay.
Good luck.
Man wants to say something, then thinks better of it. Good luck. Alright. We have notes. Pay for damages, sing karaoke. Alright. What do I have in my bag here? Full clothes, it looks like. Alright.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I even have one?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Up on Marva Hill?
Why did you say that?
These are just synapses firing. It doesn't mean anything. The name must have some meaning to me. Lieutenant Kursigura, do you know a place called Marvel Hill?
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place?
An expression?
A saying. Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Can I trace way back somehow to the exact street, the exact number of building? Let's go with that.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Okay. Let's go outside, I guess. I'm gonna check out this dead body. said right up here through the hole in the wall. What was that? AB.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I'll remember that. What are you doing, kid? Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes.
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno.
Hey kid, award, police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
The children ignore you.
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Stop throwing rocks on my crime scene. Stop using slurs on my crime scene. That's not how we do it.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno. Ride the lightning, Kuno.
Kuno's riding at sea.
Wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
Are you kids siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He throws another rock.
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
What the hell? I never said that. You want to hang out? I'm not a narc.
Fuck no. Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
Look, I have questions for you.
Alright. Entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Okay, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig.
The boy points to his chest with both thumbs. Is that some kind of gang name?
Yeah, Kuno's in a fucking gang. In a bang gang. Kuno bangs for Magie, bangs for Mazda, bangs for Revachol.
He lays the names out there with pride and precision, like cards on a table. Right when he's getting distracted, there's a malevolent hiss behind the fence.
Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you.
The thing behind the fence starts squealing shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Calm down. Anyone watching can see you're doing nothing. Just keep it professional.
Fuck that! Confront him!
Just answer the questions.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
What the fuck?
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
It's full blast now. The wind carries a message far and wide across the Martinez. Don't punch him, it's a bad idea. Are you high right now?
Help! Misters, help!
He prances around, eyes bulging out of their sockets, rolling hard, yelling at the windows.
He's having the time of his life. Total ecstasy. Fuck the pig.
What the hell?
He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late!
Who put you up to this?
No one. Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over you.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
What? I feel like I want to punch him. What is this charade?
No! Get up, Kuno, you sick fat fuck!
Don't punch him, it's a bad idea.
Look.
Kuno whispers, even softer than before, vanishing silent.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
Yes, but I didn't act on it. How do you know that? You can't see my head. Can you read my mind, Kuno?
I can. Kuno can smell that violent shit. I know what you were thinking.
Whoa.
I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut his shit down. You know what? You should have hit the Kuno, because now
He raised his voice again.
you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
Backing up was a bad idea. Now he thinks he's established dominance over you.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch. You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno.
Who are these kids?
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever.
The pipo-headed critter doesn't let him finish. Whatever, I have some questions about the crime scene.
Okay. Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
Click, 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 click.
Goes the little people swearing asshole behind the fence. The body, what do you know about it? About the crime scene? You kids often play at this yard? Let's talk about the body.
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
You have no idea what the usual is. Just ask whatever comes to mind.
Do you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, and where'd you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking
He looks around trying to come up with something.
Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
And where is Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
Okay.
Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Do you know who this guy was?
Kuno's fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
Okay. Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something
You're
else.
testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
About the crime scene. You kids often play in this yard?
Right, pig? This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it?
I have more questions later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
I want to talk to you about the body again.
The fuck about it?
I guess we got everything.
You're testing.
Get lost.
Yeah? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Okay. Figure out what's going on with this kid. Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
I think I got nothing out of those kids. Literally nothing. Something is trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
What kind of boots?
Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Lieutenant, workers' boots tracked.
Noted.
Lieutenant takes a note out of the handbook. I don't want to do calculus, 42%. Let's go this way. Ooh, money. Nice. What is this? The winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth.
Ew.
You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff, is letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched
What
nostrils.
is that? And why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow. Cock's gonna blow, Kuno.
Ew. Turn away. Kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. Didn't throw
There
up.
he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell.
Endurance legendary. Wait, do I have to do this? Let go of your nose without throwing up? It looks like I have to throw up. Internalize. What is this? Wait, what? Let's trace your drunken sex back home, jump across the Rage Channel Bridge southwest of here, fall over, get up, get off the asphalt in 20 minutes, shuffle your feet through courtyard, scaring little children, go into the grate. What is this? I don't know what that was. I guess I just go for it?
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Try to walk away. Oh, there goes. Ew.
Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
I guess it's a fucking corpse.
Keep it.
Thank you. And wipe my mouth.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Ammonia? Some star eating streamer? Sorry. You think ammonia would help?
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
But not you?
I can't handle the headache.
Okay, where do we get it from?
There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't...
He points to the greenhouse.
There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Okay. So, let's go that way, I guess. So... where do I see everything I have to do? There's a map here. Report your badge missing, inspect victim body. Okay. Let's go this way then. Oh, what's this? Before I go. Letter R's wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending. There are bottles inside. You can pick them up if you had a bag. Oh, wheelbarrow.
The RCM in Martinez.
The young woman looks up to you. You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
My partner told me that you may have ammonia. Can I have some?
Sure. I'm done with it.
Wow, she just gives it to me. She takes a small capsule out of her breast pocket and hands it to
Go
you.
easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Okay, thank you.
Of course. Where to?
So she'll give
No
directions.
problem. Of course.
She's really nice.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Wow, she's really nice. She hands you up her gloves with no visible annoyance. What the fuck? She's so nice. Okay, so now I can put the ammonia, I guess, on top of this body and then use the gloves. Check it out. Clothes. Gloves. Items. Ammonia. But where do I put it? Eldar? Maybe if I just click this, you use it.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated.
You missed the Dom stream last night. I fell asleep while you were boring with me Among Us.
Is all it does now.
I'm sorry you were bored, man. Okay, I can't use this. And then figure this out. Wait, let's walk away from this. Why can I not hold this? Is it because the gloves are on? Maybe? Why can't I hold this? Okay. Well, I can put the gloves on.
There he still is, looking right through you.
Can I click this?
This is what the ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much.
Oh God.
When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
So, do I need more ammonia? The ammonia didn't help at all.
Nor does the wind right now.
Thanks for the bits. Don't fit your mess.
Continue.
The weight is reassuring.
Our
like
streamer Trick isn't
solid
boring.
fortification.
He may be a playboy,
pat,
a communist, boring, and a liar, but he is not a porn star.
What? Our streamer Trick isn't boring. He may be a playboy, a communist, boring, and a liar, but he's not a porn star. I don't know what you're saying. The weight is reassuring, like a kernel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat. Hey, Wumpus.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Tough odds here, okay?
Being weak. This is weakness, and it cannot go on much longer, or you will lose.
You are being weak. It's a weakness and it cannot go on much longer or you will lose. Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life? Give me a moment. I got this. Try again. This is bullshit. I don't want to do a cop anymore. Can't we do something else? I don't want to solve this anything right now. Do it without me. I just can't keep it down. Let's try again.
An appropriate attitude.
He withdraws his hand and looks you in the
You
eyes.
need to get your shit together.
But my shit already is together. Say nothing, just nod.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now. Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Okay, so I guess I come back at 10:30? That's what I need to do? Equip and complete volumetric shit compressor thought. What the fuck is compressor thought? So confused. Oh, internalize. Your shit is apart and it's rather uncommon of a cop and human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that together. Compress in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with 2 hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people, maybe that will help. Okay.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion.
The eternal machine that tore you from oblivion?
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pull out the toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools.
Oh,
like so many.
that's his tool, I see.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
I'm gonna put that away for now, because I don't know what I want. Let's pick up the radio.
Nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook. The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Wait, how'd she say Lieutenant? Lieutenant?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker, copy.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
You could swear she was friendlier with Lieutenant. Could you come into the 41st Precinct? I have something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
She puts you on hold and started cackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard. The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, Station 41. I've got urgent business, over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
I'm just reporting in.
10-18, state your message, sir.
I need to report my badge missing.
10-9, over.
My badge I can't find anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
I love this guy's voice.
Is it him? What does he want?
What does he want? Uh-oh, do I have like a negative rapport?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Hey, who is this? I'm gonna say nothing.
Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Oh, my name is Dick Mullen?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
He says, fighting off laughter. Wait, is this common?
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
What? Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Are they talking shit? Are they talking shit on me?
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Come on, operator, tell them to stop. This is serious. Haha, after lost his badge, haha, like I'm the first cop to ever replace a badge. Can't we just move on? I want to get reported and be done with. Let's do the haha one.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station.
Mullen dicked us.
Come on, operator, tell them to stop. It's serious. Can we move on? I want to get a report and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge. What's going on?
Wait, so what's my name?
Supercop here lost his badge. He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Could you just stop saying lost is bad for a moment?
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Why? Did he find it?
The room at the other end of the line erupts in volcanic laughter.
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet.
Oh my god.
You don't have a comeback. Sorry. It's hard to think like this.
Okay, so explain this to me, chat. Are these fucking things that are talking to me, are they like different forms of my emotions and characteristics as a person? And so because I have shit reaction speed on my stats, I actually don't have an ability to react and talk shit? Yes? Wait, that's really fucking impressive. That's really fucking cool. Does all the dialogue change based off that? Like, have you guys seen different dialogue on my playthrough? Yes, it's all internal monologue. That's fucking cool. I didn't even notice that when I read it the first time because I was so overwhelmed with text and trying to entertain you guys that I didn't process it at all. I just never processed what was happening in the game. I was so confused on the last time I read it. This game has so many lines. Yeah, like I was just reading everything and trying to like figure out what was going on, but also like trying to be entertaining as a streamer. And I remember just fucking hating every second of this game. But it just hit me what this game is. Did you guys know that right away, or am I just fucking stupid? We can be honest. I can handle it. Like, did you guys realize that in the first, like, hour you were playing? Or did you know it going into it? Yes, has been said. It's pretty simple RPG type things. Interesting. I didn't notice that at all the first time. You don't have a comeback. Sorry, it's hard to think like this. Okay, so I guess I just say nothing.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
You can hear laughter in the background. Enough of this, I've had things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you. Why are they so mad?
New heights even for Captain Sober. Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
The room roars with laughter. Wow, why do they hate me so much?
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is.
Oh no. Oh god, it's not here. What if, like, I'm not supposed to have a badge and a gun because I'm undercover, and they think I'm playing a joke on them? Maybe that's what it is? I don't have my gun. Let's go. Oh god, it's not here.
Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over.
10-9, coming officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Did you get my question? What about your gun? Convince them you didn't lose your gun. Oh, I can't say shit. I'm not gonna hit a 42%. Say nothing.
10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat please. Over.
Oh my god, don't say anything.
10-9, coming officer.
It's getting lower. Remain silent with terror.
Coming officer. 10-9, repeat.
Oh my god, it's getting worse!
Did you misplace your firearm? Over.
That's affirmative. Over.
He says he doesn't have it.
Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't.
The man succumbs to laughter again. I don't want to talk to these guys anymore. They're mean.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Noodle by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants. Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his Ask him if he's still got his wiener.
What the heck?
Oh, I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
I left at his mama's after I fucked her ass all night. Tell him that.
That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
Say it.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Mama's vanilla waffles? What are vanilla waffles? What?
Sure vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate? Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about.
Is that an innuendo? I've never heard waffles.
Tell him to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over.
No, if you don't like the fallout, maybe you don't fuck with the firewalker.
Mac, he says you shouldn't have antagonized the firewalker in the first place.
Exactly.
Who?
The disbelief in Vickermer's voice is so overwhelming.
Satellite officer V.
Firewalker.
I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite officer V.
I heard him and I'm on it.
10-4 affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh my god, I gotta find my gun and my badge and solve the case?
Oh god,
Man is fighting back tears.
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
I'm in dire need of financial assistance.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
No.
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Right.
Wow, I'm a really shitty person.
Over.
It is paramount into the investigation that you give me money.
He says it's important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Request denied, sir. Over.
I'm begging you, I don't even have a place to sleep tonight.
He says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Vigmar said...
Who cares what this Vicmar said? Pull on their heartstrings. Enough, officer. This begging is below your dignity.
Oh. I'm gonna beg. I gotta pay for the hotel and shit. Both have a medium success, it says? Suggestion would be easier.
He says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better...
Vigmar.
Who cares what this... Enough,
Oh,
officer.
it didn't do anything.
This begging is below your dignity.
Okay, I heard you. No funds.
Anything else, sir? Over.
This might sound odd, but there's a personal detail that they discuss.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
What's there to think about? I need information, not fear. Let's go, what's there to think about?
You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Hold on. Are you alone in the room? I need some confidential information about myself.
That's a negative, sir. I got the 10-12.
Hey, Great Pilgrim. Thank you 38 months.
Over.
I want to know if you got my badge description right in your report. Could you read it to me? Name, rank, and date of birth.
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over.
Please refer to me with my full name.
10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
Say my name.
Sir, I will not have you talk to me in this manner. Over.
Please say my name, Jules.
What? What is it? What can he possibly still want from us?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his
Oh
name.
my god.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
What? Gee, someone tell me my fucking name!
Understood, sir. Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
The second's a loud click and then everything is silent in the cabin.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules Oldboy Pidier, around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minot enters. Her left arm is in bandages, and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
She asks, startled. Jean Vicomore turns to her and says,
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his badge and his sidearm. He seemed confused, delirious even.
He stops to think.
Mac, the torso Torson, is finger-fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. This was some gnarly shit there. I mean, before he started begging for money, it was...
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
We must help him.
Minot looks down at her neatly polished black shoes. There's a quiet firmness to her voice when she speaks.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carriage juice? He's a lost man.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't.
The crowd in the room has started fidgeting uncomfortably. Someone's trying to slip out unnoticed.
Mac, man the door.
He
You know what
gestures.
he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words.
He sighs heavily and turns to address the room.
This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain. Or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Old boy lights another cigarette.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
Okay.
This is the Caprice Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
He nods at the cabin.
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
What is the sinking feeling I have of the words motor carriage?
Nothing, nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
What? Can we turn it on and drive somewhere?
No, I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our hands, remember?
Do all policemen in the RCM have such cool motor carriage?
The Caprice Motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
Okay.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
I don't think I need to turn on the preheater gauge, do I?
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch, labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Okay. Alright, I'll close the door.
Volumetric ship compressor.
Thought complete. Volumetric ship
Bizarre
compressor.
scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit's singularity lasts.
What? Okay, and so what I'm trying to do, I guess, is level up things just by putting it on here. So once I get enough skill points, this will do this one. Okay. Call Sylvie using Kim Kitsuragi to ask whether she made the call. Okay, so let's call Sylvie.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I need you to connect me to a civilian as Sylvie. She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is her number, officer?
Kim, didn't Garvey give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Huh. Start slapping a marching rhythm on your thighs.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
That's okay.
Just wait. Relax.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Thank you.
Yes, hello?
A female voice greets you. Through the static, it sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Hello, it's the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last days of work.
Oh, right.
She recognized your voice.
What can I do for you?
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
Really? You quit your job at the Whirling Y. Was it you who called the police? Oh, let's ask her about this first.
No, not me.
Why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse behind your workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the court.
What does the union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. The union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Garbage.
Huh. Wait, Kim. Lower your microphone. Is she speaking truth? The union is the law around here?
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the dock workers union.
Words are not necessary to feel the lieutenant's discontent for the situation.
Tell me why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us? Looks like there's a limit to my authority then.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your background?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways. No, don't push her. It sounds as if she's about to cry.
So, okay, let me double check, chat. When these passively roll, this is telling me that that's what my body and my brain is thinking, so I can make an informed decision. Like, I don't have to go with them. It's more of just like an informed decision. Like, part of me believes that I can push it, but part of me also believes that she's about to cry. So, like, as a human being, I need to think about it with this outlook. Potentially, yes. Okay. It's trying to get me, like, the right mindset with how my brain is. Okay. Let me get this straight. You ignore the law to save your own skin. What others? Let's push it.
The other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble.
Her voice is resigned and weak.
What trouble?
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the union, internally. Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
Okay, I don't think I need to push her there. That seems kind of mean. I see. Don't worry about it. I understand.
You do? Oh. What else can I do for you?
Do you know who made that call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money.
This
to
town
have the
sucks.
people to put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
Okay.
Yeah, go on.
Have you seen my badge?
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer.
Oh, no, my badge is missing.
Oh, no, I haven't, sorry.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
I don't think we need a uniform.
He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is. There are officers who wear the signature Perseus black uniforms to the highest ranks in the RCM and end up buried in them as well. Others do it more casually. Looks like you're one of them.
Let's ask about the gun. Oh, you quit your job at Whirling. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why aren't you comfortable discussing this?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
Get away from whom?
You know whom.
You think you hear a sliver of accusation in her words. Don't be paranoid. She's obviously talking about someone else, not you.
You mean me?
I really don't want to talk about this. Let's just forget about this, okay?
What?
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have to take some time off right now.
Have you seen my gun?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so my gun and badge
You were trying to impress
is
me
here.
with it. Everyone was eating, and
She stopped hesitantly, not sure if she should continue. And what? What did I do?
you were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
What? Why would I do that?
Some poor sod was trying to eat his pudding while you were screaming, spit flying, imitating the mercy shot right next to him. Spat some in his food. I don't think he touched it after.
Yeah, but what happened to my gun? Why would I threaten to kill myself? I mean, look at this, what I would love to say. Okay, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
Me neither.
Okay, what happened to my gun?
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big bucks cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns. It almost looked like you pawned it, but believe me, I did not ask.
Why would I sell my gun? God, I'm an idiot.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again.
Hey, I got empathy, chat. 97% plus 1. Wanted to get away with you. Wait, why does she seem angry with you?
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags when she was still working there.
Before you go, you're mad at me, right? Tell me, what did I do? I can't remember anything.
I'm not mad, it's just you were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
What skua thing?
The stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac.
Oh, I broke that bird? Oh, that's why the manager hates me.
I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Hello, Variety viewer. Thanks for the sub, and welcome to the button.
Yeah, bitch bird got what was coming to her.
Okay, officer.
Her voice withdrawing as she's moving away from the speaker. Yo, Walvick, thank you 49 months.
Crackling static, more static, and yes,
Hey,
more
Derek's.
of that sweet static. The violence of your words is obviously scaring her.
So you're telling me that I was the one who made you want to quit?
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you,
Go on. I want to know what I did.
well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
Oh, man. Wait, what song?
We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Sorry. Sorry about the song.
To hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you screamed something about how you're actually a real cool guy, and no one understands it. One of the coolest guys there is. The coolest guy in Jamrock. Something about disco, too.
Sounds intense.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen. I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Wait, police documents?
The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet.
What happened to them?
Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do.
Resentment gives way to concern in her voice.
Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
Okay, I get it. I wasn't a very good tenant.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
I'm gonna apologize. I'm truly sorry for everything, Sylvie.
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
What else did I sing besides the ooh?
All sorts of things. From disco, rock too. So much disco and rock.
Maybe you can help me identify this one particular song.
What would that be?
One that was really sad.
Sad? I think the one you mean is the smallest church in San Franz. Butchered that right up.
Her voice carries a tone of disappointment.
Interesting. You still have to find it, however.
Alright.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
I think I'm done with the radio.
57's over and out.
Her voice disappears into the void.
A set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
I mean, I might as well check out the steering levers.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Alright. Close the door. So we had a couple of updates. So I have a level up. What do I level up? Can I level this up? Let's see here. Authority. Connection to Station 41. Understand cop culture. So if I increase that, I'll be able to talk to them more. Charm men and women, play the puppet master, intimidate the public, assert yourself. Dreams and walk in life. Hold yourself together, keep your morale up. Let's go with, I want to know what the cops are. We'll go ahead and level that up. Because the cops, they feel like they hate me. I want to fix that if I can. Sing karaoke, get hold of a sad song on tape. So I know what the song I'm looking for is, but I need to find the one on tape. Track down your badge. It's unclear how you should go finding a tight piece of plastic in the world as huge as this. Maybe you'll just stumble across it. Track down your gun. Find information you can on the gun. So I need to find a pawn shop, it would appear. Since I was there for an hour, this should let me interact with it again. We're waiting on the wind to change, I think.
There he still is, looking right through you.
Oh, it went up pretty
With his
dramatically,
white
actually.
eyes, the body below is entirely dedicated.
It was 17% earlier.
Corpse smell. Emitting it is all. As you breathe
Oh,
in,
I did it!
The odor comes over you. It's the smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it. The spell has no effect. You stand eye to eye with it, the odor washing through you.
Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
Step closer.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Let's inspect the boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
What kind of armor is that?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Under the heel. Fair weather.
Why is the guy wearing armor?
T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
What happened to the rest of it?
The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
Why was he wearing a suit of armor? Maybe he was wearing those boots and there is no rest of the armor?
No. He must have worn something precious underneath his clothes. They've removed all his clothes to get to it. They did not just strip him for the putrid rags.
Then where are these clothes? Have you seen any laying around?
Someone could have cleaned the yard. But that's a question for the red hat thing.
I hear you, cop. Talking shit about the Kuno. Come here and say it to Kuno's face.
Fuck you, Kuno!
You wanna fuck me, huh? You wanna fuck the Kuno?
Ignore. Say no more. This is about the corpse and inspecting it.
What if they told him to strip before they hung him? Did it mean him?
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties and the like. This one still has his underpants.
What? Are you trying to ignore me now, fuckface?
Kuno, this boots shit is super boring and the guy's a total Victopaz.
This material looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive.
Lieutenant draws a line in the condensation on the ceramic with his index finger.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
That's a lot, I take it?
As a wage, it's regrettably small. But for a piece of hardware, yes, that's a lot.
How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just hearsay.
Initial report?
Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same.
He's not actually sure of that. He's just being tactful.
Well, they look pretty advanced for a security guard.
Agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Let's pull the boot off.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Yeah, take the boot off.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop!
Lieutenant's voice is sharp. He looks at you with the boot under your arm.
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
You seem distressed. Why?
You're about to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
What? Do what?
Pull his head off. There's no point performing an autopsy if you do. We'll have compromised the coroner's case. What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
It's advanced enemy technology. We should conduct research into their weakness. Are we not detectives? There may be clues inside the boot.
Maybe we should concentrate on what's outside the boot and leave what's inside to the boys at processing? Just this once. Besides...
He taps on the boot.
There's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet?
You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Alright, sure, sounds like a plan.
The anticipation makes you crack your fingers. Feels nice. Nice and cracky.
Okay, got it.
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
Back off and look at the corpse.
Slowly twists on the cargo belt. His torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Let's look at them in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess. Underneath the curdled meat there is an expression, not carried on his features, but below, inside, an expression of pleasure.
What?
This man was experiencing joy at the moment of his death.
I think I saw this in a video once where they like attach him to the doorknob and pull. This man enjoyed the moment of death. Tell me, who are you? Are you dead man? Oh, who are you, dead man? Ooh, very high chance.
I'm gone.
I'm gone. Where have you gone? Wait, I can talk to the dead body?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where is that?
In the past. Way out west.
Who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
There's nothing funny about you. You are now, but who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
I have another question for you.
Go ahead, Kobo.
Why were you feeling pleasure when you died?
Maybe I was getting my rocks off.
First, you have to speak like that, and what dialect is that anyway? So you were feeling sexual arousal when they were hanging you?
Do I look like an erotic auto-asphyxiation type to you?
Yes.
Captain Copodromo, I fear we are drifting away, fixating on sexuality again. Let's
Copodromo?
go with a simpler question.
Is that my name, Copodromo? What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your...
Black frothy liquid starts bulbing on his lips.
Imagination.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you. Your wild imagination is doing this. Ask some more of those questions you love so much.
He loves those.
Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoony. Look at all of them.
Oh.
Go.
Captain Copod.
Oh. Questions?
Okay, he was insulting me. Give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up, Copperoony Rooney. This is getting upbeat now.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're not Rooney.
The name is Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Listen to yourself. You're not a Raphael anything. You're probably just a Harry or something. That's right. Harry.
I feel like I've been getting a lot of Harry lately.
You might be onto something there.
Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Who killed you?
Love did me in, brother Copo. It was love all along.
Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
Doing what?
Looking at my face. Motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
Maybe this will lead to something indescribable, unforeseen, miraculous. The clown lips on the corpse appear to smile. The face rotates before you slowly. Huh, enough.
Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible. Also, see me in your dreams.
Is the reason why this guy drinks is because he needs to get away of all these interactions that he has with people and all these strange things? Inspect the tattoos.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is marked by stars.
What will mine be marked by?
Alcohol and heartbreak.
Is this a microelectronic system?
I have only a cursive knowledge of the science of cybernetics. I would not know if it were. But it's not quite complex enough, is it?
This game is fucking crazy. We're missing something here.
I agree.
A sudden ring falls or fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
What's that?
A Trigger Sunshine Mini.
Triggered is the world's leading manufacturer of intercommunication devices, primarily projectors. The camera before you looks familiar somehow.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
He produces two metal capped ampules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines through.
This is the first time he openly acknowledges the kid's existence.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
He points the camera at the corpse peering into it. This lens needs adjusting. Then...
A sound.
Ow!
A shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
Lieutenant says and shakes the paper, letting it dry in the cold wind. On it, a color-perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest. What do we need this photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it? I should look at it later without the corpse smell.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
He hands you the piece of rolled up photo paper. It's no longer than a pack of cigarettes.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper.
Let's go ahead and look at the belt.
Opportunistic organisms. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships.
Don't ask me how I know, but this is a lashing belt used for airlifting cargo.
Airlifting? I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Apparently it's the reinforced kind for air transport. My brain tells me so.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
We're assuming dock workers from the harbor did it?
The brief suggested as much. Politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
My past has undergone total annihilation. Nothing remains. My mother, the love of my life, certainly not a briefing.
Okay, you should ask me for one the first moment we get.
You should ask me for one the first one we get. Okay. They sure want him to stay up there. The rope is reinforced with steel wiring.
I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
How'd they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
He points to the buckle, trying the belt to the bench above. They claim they're using a kid's ladder?
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
What if the kids did it? Back off and look at the corpse.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
Is this a prompt to talk to him?
Of course. You have questions, don't you? The power of your imagination is at your service.
Let's flame him, see what happens. I hate you, you stink and you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
Wow, mean!
A child born with Muller's disease, harlequinism, grown up miraculously.
A baby affected with harlequinism. What?
You sure wrinkled out of that one, Coppolini. Come
Okay.
back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my...
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
Sit back and have another look.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt.
Squint.
His torso covered in tattoos.
We didn't
and
squint.
Extremities blotched pink.
Let's
and
squint and
blue.
take a step back.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
I'm squinting, Kim. Why am I doing it?
How should I know why you are squinting, officer?
His face and hands are pink thighs too. The rest is greenish.
Oh. You are trying to assess lividity.
Relax your eyes.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead. He's beaten up. See the bruises?
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal-like.
Jesus. What do you think?
I think he was upright immediately after death. Blood has gathered in his hands and feet, and his neck.
He points to his fattened chin.
The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think.
Could it still be he was moved after death?
There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
Something is coming out of him.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
Maybe he went to the toilet sometime before death.
Maybe.
He doesn't really want to dwell on it too long. Okay, let's back off and catch our breath.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
Yep, preliminary examination is done. Let's get him down from there.
The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Can't someone else do it?
Someone else? You mean like the police?
I mean, someone who's below detective.
Someone like a paid garbage man or a cleaning crew? I have bad news for you. That is a detective. I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
We could saw the branch.
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Yeah, it seems dangerous.
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Maybe we can ask help from the harbor?
I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
Yeah, let's reconsider.
But what other options? The corpse twists on the belt, like chicken on a skewer.
I guess we can try and shoot him down.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
You can level up in the conversations, by the way. What do you mean, like down here? Oh, here? Oh. That's kind of cool. Charming women play the puppet master. Let's go with suggestions. Okay. Just shoot the belt. The bullet will break it.
It absolutely will not, officer. That's not how physics work. It will maybe cut one thread loose.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss. The pigs will miss Kuno.
The lieutenant is undecided. On one hand, he wants to shoot some gun. On the other, it's an awfully stupid idea.
Let me try.
The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He appears too deep in concentration to even notice what you said.
Take the shot, Lieutenant. What's the worst that could happen?
I'll blow his head off.
Take it! Take the shot!
Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants some of that shit.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket.
Oh, he's doing it! Cool!
And produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks.
Oh, he's going for it.
That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzle loader, ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms.
He's gonna do this. I can feel it. He's gonna nail this.
He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Easy does it, bud.
He's gonna fucking miss.
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
He missed.
He feels bad about it. About his eyes mostly. Just having bad eyesight. Probably
Oh my god, I should have shot!
Whatever you do, do not.
Oh my god, I should have done it.
Fucking idiot! Mookaba asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
Try again, maybe?
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
What now?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
Alright. Can I have the gun? I should try.
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks.
He pauses and then shrugs and proceeds to load the pistol light.
Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
The piece shines its outstretched hand. What about the ladder? Apparently the ladder is like really weak. An adult can't be on it.
They only have one gun.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana boyka. Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth.
Jesus! Feel the weight first.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth.
Pointing the gun at the belt.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
I can do this. I can do this. Trick aim.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
This isn't mere boundary pushing. There is a true suicidal rage in the kid as she's provoking you.
Oh no, only a 17% chance. Close your left eye first.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, slick with the falling rain. The corpse slowly rotates. As you wait, your breathing slows down. Some mosquito-like organism buzzes in your peripheral.
Oh my god, this guy's voice is so buttery. I actually stopped breathing because he said I was going to slow down on the breathing. He's in my brain, man, with his words.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
Where are we at? 28%? Shut up.
Or what? You gonna fuck me? You wanna fuck me, pig? Is that what this is about?
No, I don't want to fuck you. I just want to... Well, this is a low chance of working. 28%. Do I go for it? What if I point the gun? The Knus is a kid, right? 28%. Here we go. Oh! Oh shit!
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion. With your ears still ringing, you lower the weapon to see what happened.
Oh no! Oh, I'm nervous. I don't want to click it. Lieutenant's gonna be so mad at me. He's gonna be pissed. Yeah, but I hit him in the body. I didn't miss.
You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight in the chest.
Oh no.
Bits of ribcage protrude from the skin. No blood. Only a murky sludge dripping down his belly. The sudden stink makes your eyes water.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry. I knew it. What a mulko.
Are you? Because it sort of feels like you are.
No, I'm not gonna cry.
Please don't cry.
No, I'm not gonna cry. There's something wrong with your weapon, Lieutenant. It keeps missing. I don't want to see more. This is boring. Start crying. You're sensitive. There's something wrong with your weapon, Lieutenant. It keeps missing.
The armistice is sufficiently precise, officer, especially at close range.
He takes the sight up from you and holsters it.
It's not the gun's fault you can't shoot. It's your pig hands.
Pigs don't have hands. They have, like, fucking hooves or something.
Kuno has hands. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you.
No, Kuno. If you shoot him down, no one will. Lieutenant, we shouldn't trust Kuno with your service weapon. He says he can shoot it down. Fuck it. We're this far deep.
The lieutenant does not dignify that with an answer. He snaps the button on his holster and says,
"We still need to get him down somehow."
His tone is growing tired now. The stench makes him turn away from the corpse.
The bad way. The way I didn't want us to. By asking the harbor for help. They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down too.
How do we get inside the harbor?
From the gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting. Or we can try to find some secret third path. It's unlikely though.
But won't it be dangerous?
To ask the suspects for help with the victim's body? To be indebted to Everard Clare? Very much, yes. Which is why I would have preferred us to handle this ourselves. Clearly we can't.
Suck my dick, bitches.
Okay. Who's Everard Clare?
The leader of the Union. A dangerous and corrupt man, from what I hear. You don't want to owe him much.
Yeah? Don't go being someone else's bitches. You're Kuno's bitches.
Let's get to it then. Okay. Interact. What's this? Oh, that's the picture, right? Let's ask Kuno about this armor if we can.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I have more questions about the crime scene.
Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it?
The ladder, did you ever climb it?
Look at that fucking shit! You're trying to get Kuno killed!
So would you say the ladder is unclimbable?
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
Lieutenant takes a quick note in his handbook.
Note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno! Don't climb it, Kuno!
What's in the greenhouse so far?
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Areopagite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Areopagites of Ilmara. Not so much.
It's fucking rude. Hold on, the gardener used to work there?
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno.
You mean the young woman by Whirling in Rags, the gardener?
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
He looks in the eye and nods as if agreeing with himself. That is such a good line, honestly. Yo, I don't explain shit. I just say shit. That's streaming in a nutshell.
Yeah, her.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Alright, let's leave.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Hey, how are you doing this game so far? It's picked up for me. It's definitely interesting. Let's go down and talk to her real quick.
Hello again, officer. How are things? Of course. Where to?
She says directions for me. I was hoping I can get more information from her, but I guess not. Okay, thank you.
No problem.
So, I guess we start walking this way? Pigs go home. The street name is illegible. Illegible. I can speak, I swear. A glossy magazine, most able-bodied men, the issue's host of the 10 list. Jump Jams, a popular mag. What do you have for me?
Welcome to Rivachol.
The remark is addressed to you. It's addressed to the lieutenant. Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Rivachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
The lieutenant's impassive mask has been replaced with intensity. He speaks not as a cop, but as a citizen. He is Vacholier, a Revacholian.
You tell him.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Limbo? What's going on here?
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Huh. Well, I think we've all learned something here. Smile at the lorry man. Fucking A, Kim. You know what? I got your back.
You two make a cute couple. You know that.
The lieutenant exhales. and resumes his regular calmness. You sense slight embarrassment for the outburst. Or is it pride? Impossible to tell.
Now that that's settled, we have a couple of questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
He waits impassively, cigarette smoldering between his fingers. What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
And what kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
What was that argument about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
I get it. Someone has to be the unpopular guy.
I'm not the only one. Look, I've read books. The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Jesus. What?
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources.
What the fuck is this guy talking about?
This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant. The damn kips are showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Can we just punch this guy? Uh-huh.
It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
Yeah, I'm not down with this. Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Don't push your luck, runt.
The man gives you a disgusted look, then turns his attention elsewhere, ignoring your presence. Fuck that guy, chat. What's in here? Let's have a gander.
Yes?
Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing.
Ah, yes. The case brief you missed. Now I remember.
He opens his notes. Yes, sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach.
Dude, I'm so glad this game is voice acted now. Like, this is a game that I could read in my head, but I was just having a hard time streaming it. But it's nice to be able to absorb the story now. This voice acting is amazing. Wait, does the briefing say who the victim was? Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
A security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
This was a lot of reading. Dude, after like an hour on the last time I played this, I was just over it. And I remember Deacons being in the chat. Is Deacon still here? Deacons was like, "Aw, streamer's too smooth-brained to enjoy it." And I was getting really, really annoyed. And I was like, it's so hard to read all this chat. I could do this on my own. and enjoy it. But it's hard to entertain you guys. Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Hold on, and the RCM is?
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
Okay, and we're hated.
The RCM, or the Revachol Citizen Militia, is the police force you and him are part of. A self-organized peace corps of the occupied city of Revachol. The RCM operates within a legal twilight, yet its authority is rarely questioned. It's super useful to know this.
Okay. Our job here is to find the killer.
That's right.
Can we go over... Oh, would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Wait, why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Yeah, but the armor. What about his armor? Okay, so the case probably isn't mysterious, but it could be sexy?
There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was
Are you sure there's not a sex angle we could be considering?
Good point. Martinez is famed for its occult sex murder rites. We'll get on it immediately.
The wary tone is the surest indicator that the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
Really? It's mega sexy.
No, not really. Was there anything else?
Oh, you so over it.
It can still be an otherworldly sex mystery in your head, with a dark twist even.
Ooh, nice.
He's basically challenging you to sex it up with some lurid twist. Don't get right into it. Sit on it a bit, then hit him with it.
Okay, that's smart. It's smart. Okay. If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
Really?
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression.
Wait, is he not respected at his station either? What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
You don't remember being in on anything.
That's good.
You know what I'm on? The retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
What's a cop-off?
It's just stupidity.
What kind of stupidity?
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
So this is a struggle over who runs Martinez.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary.
Interesting. So what's that say about me, that I was sent by my station? You rising about thinking about best to let you make the next move.
Tell him why it's you.
I was sent to teach you a lesson in style? There can only be one conclusion. I'm the finest case-solving machine sent to outperform you in every way imaginable.
A good joke.
He does not actually think it was a good joke.
Okay, it was a poor joke, but we could use a good-mannered cop-off, don't you agree?
If it helps you work better, okay. See it as competition. But don't expect me to. Now, was there anything else you wanted to ask about the competition? If not, we should move.
What's so special about Martinez?
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
So you volunteered to spoil it?
Yes. I'm an unrepentant spoil sport.
The lieutenant appears pleased with this. Okay.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
He's actually glad it's addressed now.
Ooh. Convince him there's a sexy dark mystery twist in the case. Yes! 72%!
Let's go. 72%.
Sexy dark mystery.
What if
Yes!
you did it?
Did what? The hanged man?
Yes, you killed him. And then, as part of the plan, you drowned out the memory.
No.
Maybe this is why your chest feels so hollow. You did an awful thing. And you can't even bring yourself to acknowledge it.
What? Kim, I think I may be the murderer. I killed the man and then tricked myself into forgetting about it.
And what has led you to this conclusion?
My chest feels hollow like I did something terrible.
That is a common side effect of overindulgence. It will pass.
So you're saying I didn't kill him?
I find that highly unlikely. It's not unusual for detectives to feel complicit in a crime until the perpetrator is apprehended, especially when the investigation is dragging. So let's get back to it, shall we?
Okay. I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow.
I feel like I must repeat this. I don't remember anything. There was heavy drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
Wow, okay. But I'm completely lacking in basic information about even this organization we're in. Can you help me?
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
Okay, good. What should I concentrate on?
Try work. The case at hand. It can work miracles.
What's wrong with personal affairs?
Not a fan. It's just the nature of lieutenancy.
The RCM deploys a self-styled structure called the Decomptage as its chain of command. Every lieutenant is responsible for 2 sergeants and 8 officers. That means the average lieutenant has to deal with quite a few personal affairs. Even you know this.
Alright. Let it be.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
I want to talk about you.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
We'll work better together if we have a rapport.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
Tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
Please?
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow. The eyebrow is exercising psionic control over you.
What? No way. What's happening to me?
Something the matter, detective?
This guy's got authority off the charts. With just the flick of his eyebrow, he's able to make you his thrall.
His elbow. Oh my god, his eyebrow's so strong. What can I do about it?
Nothing. You better hope he doesn't abuse his authority. There's a lot of it.
Oh my god. Okay, I accept this.
The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
Huh. You don't look like other people around here? Nope, that's racist. You're wearing glasses. Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
Okay, then.
The lieutenant is a police officer of the old school. His concerns are material and extrinsic. But this isn't an old school case.
So how do you tap the side of your head?
What? Think? I do most of my work inside my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. That's where his conversations with himself take place. We all have our different mediums. His is written.
Huh. Well, I guess, do we bring up the glasses?
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this. But you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
What? Why would I want to fucking fight him? Excuse me? Glasses are cool, I guess. Just
I
observing.
guess you don't need glasses, then.
So do I not like people with glasses?
Good. Let's change the subject.
Weird.
Excuse me?
You seem to be following me. Nothing, just an observation.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean, distinctive?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically. They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
You're kidding me. Why containers?
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up.
Try the logic one? I don't want to try a logic one. If I try it, we'll fail it, and that hurts us, right? That seems bad. Now, this is the way I can like level it up. Doesn't seem like it. Not always? What do you mean not always? How do I know when it's good and bad? It's a white check so you can retry it in the future.
Look at you.
What the hell? We nailed it.
Because you're a failure. They sent you to slight Precinct 57.
Aww. Yeah. That makes more sense than the other stuff I thought of.
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late and argues with his necktie. You weren't sent here to win.
What that means, though, chat, is if I lose an 80%, or if I can win a 20%, that means I can lose an 80%. I hate that. That's scary. Kim, what if my person sent me on the case because I'm a fuck up? Like, as a joke.
I've considered it.
His voice is somber. So it's true.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. But I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
Why is that?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
So you are their fittest.
I am the finest of nothing.
So relatable, Kim. Fuck, dude. Do you really see me as a safe bet?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke. And even if they did, they are in for a surprise.
Oh, we got morale healed.
He's right. There are no airtight theories, just paranoia. You've given it some thought. Now let it go.
Wow. I like Kim. He's a nice guy. A pop song plays on the radio.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Sure.
Oh, that's the tear machine.
Yes, but what is it?
It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever. and put it in the machine, then it gives you money.
Oh, I see. And how do I pick up tear?
You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so...
She shrugs awkwardly.
Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. What's up, Backlash? How are you?
Packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
Locked. For what? Is that for money? Oh, it's for... Oh, wow. I'm so poor. What's the point? Point to the raincoat.
What is what? It's a raincoat. If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
I don't have any money. Good to know, though.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo. Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste.
I can't buy
We don't stock
anything.
Prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Oh my god, okay. Great. Alright.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
She returns to her magazine.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What magazine are you reading?
You mean this?
She looks at the cover boasting a color photo of 2 girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
I approve of this. Very futuristic. Tap on the girls kissing.
She pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods. The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half-smile.
Before we go, what is this Frit?
I don't know. Frit?
And what is Frit?
A 7 to 11 grocery store.
And why is it written with 3
I
T's?
think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
The story goes that normal Fritta with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when Fritta Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid trademark infringement.
Oh, interesting. Let's proceed. I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
She puts on the magazine. Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
So what? Did you know the man who died?
Not really.
Does it mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
How long has it been there?
I don't know, really long.
And what do you think happened?
I don't know.
Oh.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
She scratches her nose. Thank you for your help. Oh, she literally told me nothing. Literally nothing. Okay. Leave the door. Well, I know I can buy medicine there now and a raincoat. Whenever I need a raincoat. I guess it rains eventually or something in this game. Okay. Lloyd's probably stored fuel in here now. They store booze. Hello.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
The man yells towards the harbor gates. His voice is loud as a lot and oddly screechy for a man his size. What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everybody else there.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Why should I?
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Okay, then I'm thinking no.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here.
Right to work! Right to work!
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
Well, what kind of cause are we talking about?
Rights of people. Rights of workers. To have gainful employment. To make a salary. And feed their family.
I mean, yeah, that seems fine to me. I don't think I've chosen a side yet.
Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups, but you're essentially still workers.
Okay.
I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the...
Right to work! Right to work!
Regardless, I do have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Shame on you!
I agree.
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
Okay, sorry.
So do we, Scott.
Well... So, what exactly is your goal here?
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you can't breach the entrance?
Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guard's blocking the way to the access panel.
Bummer.
And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
What's a head measurer?
Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind him.
How bad can one guy be? You seem pretty capable.
Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained. I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters.
Have you considered storming in, like all of you at once?
Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look.
Wow. Don't judge people.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No. They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
I want to get into the harbor too.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
I'm interviewing about a murder.
I know nothing about a murder.
His reply is snappy and terse.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him.
Interesting. Why are you so tense?
What are you talking about? I'm not tense.
Yes, he's tense.
Right to work!
It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
This really isn't my area of expertise.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity.
Let us work!
Who are all these stride breakers?
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If Union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were
given a job to do!
You've been talking to him for quite a while. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Where are you from?
What's it to you?
Deep-set suspicion drips from every syllable. I thought you looked real familiar for a second there.
No. Don't think we've met before. I came to help out the people.
I'm interested in your background.
We're all workers, right? workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
I don't really drink. Let's go with sweet. I know bars been thrown out from several. Maybe that's where you seem familiar.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Yeah, I think I've been there.
Uh-huh. It was a long time ago.
Okay. So it looks like we're not talking to them right now. Let's go over here. See what that is. Ooh, more money. Nice. I even brought my own overalls. The Great Virtual Industrial Harbor. Okay, so none of this is letting me through, it looks like. Oh, I can talk to him.
Scab?
What exactly is a scab?
A kind of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses.
And where do they come from?
Beats me. Somewhere in the ground, I think.
You don't seem to like them much.
Gotta be bloody stupid or freaking evil to Scab. Or I guess scared, maybe. But scared of what? Of who?
He looks to the mask, squinting his eyes as if trying to ascertain what they're scared of.
Personally, I'd rather beg than Scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
Have you tried talking to them?
We've explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
I'm not a scab, I'm a cop. I'm poorly and downtrodden and wave your fist right to work. I think I want to get by this guy, so I think I'm just gonna go with him, even though like I don't believe it.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money." Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
I'm looking for an assistant with a dead body situation.
Body still hanging in the tree? Hey, that's a rough pickle. Can't help you with that, sorry.
Not outside.
I'm not really an admirer of dead bodies. Might be someone else from the Union can render assistance.
This mean you can let me through the gate?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
Beneath the jolliness, he suddenly seems doubtful.
That's simple. I just walk in.
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Past Measurehead?
Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him.
Right.
Press the button to unlock the door. Then go past him again, and you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
For some reason, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in a physical confrontation, or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Has anyone actually bested him in physical confrontation?
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
Has any of the scabs tried converting to his worldview?
Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition.
Yikes.
Sure.
Got it, another thing. I'm a bit short of money right now. Can you give me some of it?
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
He flips you a coin. Try to catch it. 42%. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The coin knowingly slips by your outstretched fingers and falls to the ground.
Fuck.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do, passing around cargo and such. Was not meant as provocation or ridicule.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi picks up the coin and hands it to you.
I almost had a heart attack. Say nothing. Pick up, pocket the coin. Appreciated.
Right. Always glad to help out the RCM. We're on the same branch, you and I. Humans, I mean. Not slithering scabs.
He sounds so nice for being such a butthead. I've come to Martinez investigating a murder. What's the strike about anyway?
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's okay. I have no idea what I'm doing either. I don't even know what day it is. Don't tell me. It's a better day that way.
What's the strike about anyways?
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Okay. Let's move in, I guess. So I need to somehow get past this guy. It sounds like I need to lie to him and say that I believe in his goals. There's no lockpicking or door kicking in this one. Looking monolithic. Or monolithic. I dream about you all the time.
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Your body betrays your degeneracy?
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
What the? The young woman at the giant's side agrees.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
I don't have good authority checks. Size him up.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology?
You ripple of muscle passes underneath the skin. He lets you look.
It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
Puff out your chest and say nothing.
What is this androgynous display of sexual maturity?
He looks down at you, taking stock of your physique.
Merely standing up makes you sweat profusely. Your breathing is erratic. Your own heartbeat in your ears grows frantic.
Oh no.
Feel your blood pressure rise.
Stop it. You are embarrassing yourself in front of this woman and your pedomorphic friend. This display of weakness may appeal to older women with a stronger maternal instinct. But
That's
it is
sexist.
a liability here on Battlefield Martinez.
Jean-Luc, his body is betraying his degeneracy pretty hard. Maybe you can ask him to leave.
What do you mean? My body is not betraying my degeneracy. My body is not important. I went to the police. I'm not gonna say anything about the police. What do you mean my body betrays my degeneracy?
You have succumbed to Al-Ghul.
His face contorts in disgust as if he were smelling a dead rat.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Smell your breath. Kim, is it really that bad? Okay. I don't have a problem with Al-Ghul. I just drink a little on the weekends. Let's go with weight. Al-Ghul?
Yes, Al-Ghul.
But what is Al-Ghul?
Al-Ghul is an ancient Ilmaran poison, a parasitic fungus that has colonized your race. It is a trick the desert pygmies played on you for humiliating them and stripping them of their land.
Intentionally fermented drinks have existed for 10,000 years.
The Lemurian people did not invent alcohol. It existed since the Neolithic. This has nothing to do with why I'm here. It explains everything. Let's go with this explains everything.
Servitude to Al-Ghul does not explain everything. There are other reasons for your race descent.
Kim, is it really so bad?
It's not good.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk, and drowned.
Damn. I just drink a little on the weekends.
Your mouth moves, but the one who speaks is Al-Ghul. You are but a vessel for the Ghul now. Very little of yourself remains. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Show him the ham still got it.
Actually, I think the ham sandwich race still has it in them.
Willingly calling yourself a ham sandwich, how far the Occidental haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft.
I just keep looking at these two. They're currently synced up when it comes to cigarettes.
You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Quakers. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
Okay, guy. All right.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
Okay, great.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor. This man is not budging. Let's hope his superiors inside are more cooperative.
I need you to move about 20 centimeters back.
It is my task to keep the degenerate drunks from entering the harbor.
You're right about all this. Now I need you to help me get the corpse down from the tree.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Simonine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you.
I mean, that's kind of nice of you, I guess.
The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, I just want to get by this guy, so I guess I just agree with him, as told by the other guy. I have a 72% chance to hit it.
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Okay. Measurehead, I am new to this world. Help me understand its races. I need to know what kind of different races are there.
Do you?
The lieutenant looks at you. I do.
There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty.
I don't fucking
Which
know.
one do you need?
Dude, I just want to get by you and hit the button. Type A.
Those are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Mao, of course. The Mao are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding.
Okay.
A receding genetic pool has
Am I have to take a test on
left
this?
Reprehensible street parades in mound cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats.
And who are exactly the one?
You know them by the names of their nation states. The Oranese, the Gotwaldian.
Someone had to write all this, by the way, chat.
My people simply call them Mao.
Mahoon is a derogative term for first world people of Gotwaldian descent. They do not all have eczema. Also, people of Katla, like the Suru and the Uhu, are much more lactose intolerant.
The wooden clogs, though?
In some municipalities of Oranje, people do wear shoes made of wood to street parades. Green, orange, and even yellow tassels have also been seen on hats.
The Maun are proof that you can have too much Occidental racial purity and tassel-centric culture. Inbreeding has led to a lactose-intolerant subrace whom no one can take seriously.
Okay, got it. Who are type A then in your book?
The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North Königsteiners, all have type A race propensities. The other large Mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. True, they are violent and expansionist, but they have a glandular problem.
He draws his finger across his face.
Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music and eat toxic minced meat-based food, which in turn only produces more sebum.
What is in this guy's brain?
As proven by the Maun and the Mesk, Occidental type A is in retrograde. The Seminese and the Areopagite.
In Australia, we call this guy fucking cooked. Yeah, he's bonkers. Dr. Decker would have a hard time with this guy. And the Seminese are?
The indigenous people of this, the Insulindian archipelago. The Seminese inhabit the southern islands. I am Seminese, from the stock of Ulumbuir on Ile de Fantôme.
And the Areopagites?
The Areopagites are the master race of the Ile Maran deserts. The Seminese are descendants of the Areopagites. We came here during a heroic migration from Ile Maran to Ansuland, thousands of years before the lactose-intolerant Maun Reten Occidentals discovered this place.
He talks so sure of himself that it bores me. What's the difference between Seminese and Areopagites?
The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Seminese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls.
He falls silent, contemplating the beauty and the mystery.
The latter is perfected and adapting. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite, or Simeopagite superrace. That is all. There are no more type A races in the world.
Okay then, okay.
Nature was not capable of more.
Oh my god, that was all type A. Alright. Off to type B.
Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race. The Khoikos and the Vacholier, they are mud-colored people.
Mud-colored?
To an untrained eye, the Khoiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich. But look into their eyes and you will see. They are of an indistinct muddy color, and so is their skin. Unhealthy, sweaty, and ashen.
I see.
Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the Grad people have undergone for drinking alcohol and smoking the degenerate tobacco and for eating potato.
Not the potato.
The Khoiko, the countless micronationalities of Grad are all inexplicably obsessed with
I feel like I need to listen to all this, but I'm tired of listening to it.
Is divided into microscopic ethnostates, like political amoeba.
Like, I feel like I'm about to get a test on this.
The Vacholians, halfway between type A and the racial cauldron. Two makes to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little revolution, which was the single greatest failure committed by humans in our 82,000-year history on this planet.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening. But that seems a little off.
All of it seems a little off. So I think I want to keep working with him, right? I want him to think that I agree with him so I can move by.
The revolution came to Ravachol from Grad, in Zaraz ridden potato carts. It is literally an illness, a prion disease that leaves the parietal and frontal lobe ridden with holes. A soft, sponge-like mass of dementia, hallucination, and paranoia. The revolution is fatal familial insomnia, a hereditary prion condition passed from the Khoico to the Occidentals. But not sexually. Probably through trade routes and potate acid, the prime component of the potato plant.
Is anybody else confused as fuck?
Enough of Tibet mediocrity.
I mean, obviously they're making fun of people that, like, are racist or separate humans, blah, blah, blah. And so they're just trying to show how fucking weird they are by just going off the rails with descriptions. But Jesus.
The FRA museum.
I can't follow this.
Chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid interest in them were
Chimeric experiments?
lesser races like the mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a masked woman and a Seminese man.
Jeez.
Only possible if the mother is masked and the father Seminese. The other way around, they fail to produce offspring. The mosquito is born sterile, like a donkey. All they have left is to ride customized motor carriages with hydraulic suspension, listening to aggressive El Mariachi music to vent their impotent despair.
Any more?
And there is the Simino Koiki Chimera. Are you sure you wish to know of the Simino Koiki Chimera? It is not an aesthetic side.
I feel like I have to have all this.
Koiko, as you know,
I don't want to miss
are
us
versed,
listening this far into it, right?
especially when they meet the
Probably
rich
gonna ask you like 3 questions and I have to nail them.
Social scientists
I'm counting on you,
toyed
chat.
with the idea of crossing the Seminese with the Khoico to produce a super worker of Seminese strength and Grad servility. This will never happen. The Seminese and the Khoico may have similar interbreeding problems as the mosquito. We will never know precisely. No Seminese man could maintain an erection in the suffocating potato stench of a Khoico.
Jesus!
Or Khoika.
There is a strange sadness in his tone, a less than heroic melancholy this time.
You seem kind of blue about this.
The heart that pumps the hemoglobin is mysterious, and so is its dark will. Enough of these personal matters. Have you been educated to all the Rasotype now?
I think so.
He does not seem angry, nor does the woman look affected.
Now that we've been
She
through all the
just twirls her
types.
head. Perhaps they've been through this and established an accord.
Now that we've been through all this, do I understand advanced race theory?
You understand nothing.
Oh, great.
To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it.
Will you help me get that body down if I do?
We will see.
Access to the Union is important for our investigation, but there may be another way without becoming a race theoretician.
Am I mildly worried he might take it seriously? The lieutenant thinks. Yes, I am, he concludes. I am worried.
Wait, he's worried that I take this seriously? He really thinks that I won't... that I'll do this for real? Is that what that's telling me? Should I just walk around and go a different way? I don't know. I feel bad about this. Eh. I think I'm gonna go figure a different way around. I think I'm gonna go a different way. I don't know. This feels really shady. I don't want to piss off Kim. He's like my one ally. And also, I don't believe in all this mumbo jumbo. Yeah, let's just go find another way.
Lost, though. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to
3% chance to knock him out.
Your love for this community.
I can always come back and try again.
To the harbor. We need help with the tree situation. There must be another way.
His gaze wanders over the Waring's roof to the yard. Okay, let's leave. I can't lockpick in here. I guess we'll find another way. What's down here? Yeah, there might be another path. This looks promising.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face. The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes and food money. Maybe she's your...
grandma?
Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is gray like lead.
Excuse me, ma'am. I would like to ask some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Let me go ahead and snap my fingers.
Wait.
Lieutenant stops you before you can snap.
She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Why?
Why? I just told you why.
Okay. Alright then. Send her after this. Take all the money. Yes, please. Got a new tank top, huh? An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods. Who is this? A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippine kings of Racal, son of Philip II, opulent father of Philip IV, the insane.
Not a good track record of mental health in that family.
Let's try this.
What did he do? You have no idea what you did a week ago. How would you know what this guy did many centuries ago? High above you,
fair.
The king stands triumphantly oblivious to your memory trouble.
Okay, I guess we leave. A bold slogan, Humanox covers the truck. Hello.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
Man mutters to himself, assenting the beats as he goes.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
Keep listening.
From another planet. Hey there.
What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
He motions toward the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture. What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days.
Glances down south, down the road upon days. Limbo, huh? So that's where I am?
Yeah, exactly.
It's official. He too agrees. This is the antechamber of the afterlife.
So how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it. I don't understand. What did you say? Could you say it again? Only a little less plotting.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
So tell me, what do you need?
Carriage, spare some change for a working stiff?
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
Hey, who?
The bosses, man.
Makes sense. First work to pay. I don't know whose bosses think they are, but that sounds like a goddamn arrangement for a good arrangement for them. So you're broke, got it. Let's go with a good arrangement for them.
Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down in his luck. If I had, say, 4 myself.
Let's see. Know anything about the dead man?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
But with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
Wait, what?
Nothing. I'm just messing with you, man. Don't mind my idle verbosity.
Tell me more about the strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
What's the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes. From the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He glances down the road toward the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes. What are you hauling anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Time to arrest him.
Arrest him? Okay, and what are you actually hauling?
Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits, and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad in the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
Could I get one of those found tracksuits you're hauling?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
What's your machine behind you?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6?
Is that the A6 you got there?
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent too long in this lorry.
So, nothing illegal then?
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
What do you see in his eyes?
In his eyes, an unfamiliar longing. Flecks of brown and gold.
Familiar how?
It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon.
What's in the southwest?
Excuse me?
Hell, I get long and I felt something similar since I woke up. Really? You can tell me.
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know? I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home.
Diora?
Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much. On another island called Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there. Can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows.
What's it like to miss someone?
What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. What about you, cop man? You missing someone?
Is that what it is? This feeling?
Huh. I miss someone, but I don't know who it is.
I feel for you, my friend. It's bad enough to know who you miss. Missing like that doesn't feel like it has much of an upside. But, thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone, and I know it wasn't easy to ask. I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
Hey, man. It was nice meeting you. Good talk.
Don't be a stranger.
He gives a salute with 2 fingers. Oh, I like that guy. He seemed pretty cool. Alright, let's go see if I can talk to anyone here. Let's see. Okay, goofball. That one's better than the other ones that you've been doing.
It's raining again. It was clear just an hour ago.
What is this fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
She doesn't understand.
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
I don't want to make her uncomfortable. She's really nice to me. The street sign said fuck the police.
Oh. Well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
It's alright. I didn't mean to startle you.
Okay.
Okay. I don't want to startle her. She seems really nice. Okay, let's go this way. Some great tectonic forces crack the pavement like an eggshell. Book has a rose, a pistol, a half-naked dame.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
She stomped her feet to feel warmer. Is it okay if I ask some questions? Oh, what kind of store is this anyways?
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Alright.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
What is a book?
That is a book. They have stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really long letter.
And what's board games?
Board games are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones, but sailors here mostly buy cards.
She is unfazed by your questions. She would consider it impolite to point out any perceived weirdness.
Interesting, thanks.
My pleasure. Anything else you'd like to know?
Can I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What is your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
The girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts, her eyes wide as if recalling something.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold because?
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling.
You're cold. Can I help?
She's cold.
Kind of you to offer, sir.
I don't know what else to say.
What could you do to help her anyway?
Oh, I can get her a raincoat. I should have a word with the store owner, maybe. Such a good trooper you are, already learning the value of hard work. I could help by brutally dismantling the free market. What?
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
What is this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Okay, I get it.
And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman myself, by the way.
You don't look much like a policeman.
Well, what's a cop look like?
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
Oh, Dick Mullen is a cop in this universe. I used to be exactly like that Mullen guy, then I decided to live a little. You know, nobody actually looks like a guy in the picture, they're just a stupid fantasy of a man. It's not your body that's important, it's police work. Anyway, it's your point to your head.
Head? Yes.
No, it's your soul. Your blue soul.
Soul. The Mullen guy looks like a Hample man. Who could respect that face? Not even drawn out quickly. He lacks soul.
I'm not sure I understand.
Oh, I feel bad. A policeman's gotta have the right stuff, and ingrained sense of the law. No one would follow a weakling like Mullen.
If you say so, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for your soul.
Okay.
Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the book.
Okay, I'm gonna do something right now.
You fail to deduce anything substantial. She waits intently.
Oh, God. I deduce that you are very small.
Come on, don't be silly. That's not a proper deduction.
Alright, fine. I'll do it later on. I need to get a little bit of money and buy that raincoat to give to her. Poor gal's out in the rain, chat. Sport magazines. What's over here?
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai.
Storekeep, tell me about the Muscle Man books.
Oh, Man from Hyundai. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books.
Why are they so popular?
Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do.
Sounds good. Which one should I start with?
What does it matter? They're all the same. However, the customer is always right, they say. If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hyundalaman, the man from Hyundal. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
Okay. I'll look that up later. Let's go talk to... Look over here.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
And what board games do you have?
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure. Or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda, a very educational game for those interested in geography.
Okay.
Raubritta is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends or family?
I do. Do I have friends?
Are you actually friends? Or just colleagues thrown together by circumstance?
Aww. I'm sure he'd be my friend. Kids, friends, chicks, I have all those. I don't feel as if I have any kids. Look at me. Who'd want to have children with me?
Don't be so hard on yourself, sir. You just need to clean up a bit. And technically, friends are a bit like family.
Okay.
For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It'll cost 12 real.
$12? I don't have that kind of money. Jesus.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
Before we go on, you seem to be well off. Can you give me some money?
Sir, don't be ridiculous. I certainly will not give you money. I would be doing you a grave psychic disfavor.
But I want to buy your daughter a raincoat.
One has to earn one's success, even if one is a police officer. Handouts are nothing but manipulation. All they do is make you dependent.
Oh my god.
What is this insolence? She misunderstood.
You misunderstand me. I'm a powerful feudal lord. I demand tribute. This is about traditions. No, it's not me.
Of course, no one puts words in your mouth.
Wait, what?
Oh yes. Helps
She has
to
a
have
pendant
an
on?
anchor in these times.
She clutches the pendant and narrows hers as well. Okay. So I guess I just leave for now. Oh, what's back here?
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
She's right. Those curtains give off some eerie vibes. Better not mess with it.
Examine the strange cage-like trinket.
You see some kind of charm. An irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. This is a traditional Seminese ward, meant to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, and other supernatural scourges.
And who are the Seminese?
Inhabitants of Ile de Fantôme, the Seminine Islands down south. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you.
Let's ask permission. Shopkeeper, what's behind the curtains?
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about.
What? Is she trying to manipulate me?
Almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you, urging you to buy more books. Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
I'm gonna open them.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
Her hand has closed around her pendant. Her fingers nervously playing with the talisman.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
I must investigate. Yep, I have to investigate.
You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir.
Ma'am, this is different. I'm a police officer. I need to get in there.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
She stops abruptly as her hand flies over her mouth, baffled by her own bluntness.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
The powers? I don't care. You can't stop me. I'll open them.
No! Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
Rip them apart, this time for real.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you, you're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
Do I go in? I'm going in. Ghostly silhouettes of hairdryers. A vaguely intergenic portrait of a man.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens if not hundreds, of Seminoese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Oh, I can't do that. 8% pain threshold. Nope. We should leave. I can't handle that. Alright, let's go look upstairs real quick. See if we miss anything.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Fame.
Okay, I assume I do research here later on when I need to learn stuff. So let's go ahead and leave for now. Heard this game is amazing. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty nifty. I need to figure out where I need to go. There was one option for me to get to where I needed to go, but I needed to be a racist for it to work. And I just wasn't feeling that. Up to this guy.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Sileng is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer! Everything's cool here.
What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer, you're very cool.
Yeah.
Bang, 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 bang!
You think I'm cool?
Oh, yes! You got style. You got personal style. You know what you like.
He surveys his consumerist kingdom with an air of satisfaction.
You like premium menswear. Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you.
Aww.
Take your time.
He's fluffing me, so I'll buy his gear.
Don't be distracted by the flattery and funny man act. Questions?
What kind of stuff are you selling here?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
Where'd you get those comfy pants?
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board.
Do you have a permit to sell all this?
Good joke, officer. There we don't have permits, just economic freedom. Take a look around.
He takes a deep breath.
You glance around the decrepit buildings, the miserable weather, the sidewalks strewn with sunflower seeds and a dust-choked air.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom.
Kim, is this true?
It is, yes. Anyone can set up their shop whenever they feel like it.
That's right. No permits, no bureaucracy. That's why this city and its law officials are so cool.
Wait, then what are we doing here if you don't need permits?
If you wanted to be cynical about it, you could say we are here to protect the interests of property holders. I am not, however.
My man, officer, you make all this possible. Without you, this climate would be extremely bad for business. You're part of the gossamer state.
Gossamer is a fine, filmy substance consisting of cobwebs spun by small spiders, seen especially in autumn. It's safe to say he's referring to the near absence of regulations.
Okay. Okay, no permit then, cool.
Hyper cool.
Is there a discount for cool officers like me?
No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already on sale. Anything you want, 50% off.
Nice.
Anything for you.
Was it 28% beforehand? I think it was pretty low. Where are you from, Ceiling?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola.
Let's ask him about that.
See, guy, apricot suzerainty, it's all the same to me. It's all cool. I'm interested in sales. Go ahead, let's make one. Super high quality, friendly prices.
All right, let's see if I can hit this check somehow.
No need to dress this one up. Just tell him what you want.
I want your money now.
Oh, okay.
But why, officer?
Why, officer?
I don't really remember how it works though, being corrupt, I mean. Wait, I don't want to be corrupt, I just need money so I can pay the bills. Oh, he's so nice, I can't do it.
Yes. Money is very important.
Are you trying to ask for a bribe? If so, you're not doing a very good job.
He looks at the vendor.
Sorry, detective.
Huh. Okay. Is that how I'm supposed to get money? By being corrupt in this game? I think all the money I found has been looted. Ooh, gloves. Nice. Pawn shop. Fast cash. Fast. Oh, this could be where the gun's at, right? Let's go in here and see. Am I a bad guy? Am I supposed to be corrupt? I don't know if I'm supposed to be corrupt or not. There's gotta be other ways to make money, right?
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for my gun and badge.
Insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector.
Sorry,
Just
I feel like I'm
watching
interrupting
the
you.
light of light across.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately. RCM or otherwise.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Honestly, I think some of your selections are more tasteful than others.
It keeps me entertained.
Oh, I wasn't trying to be snobby. Oh, whoops. I was just trying to butter him up. You might be able to aid our investigation, by the way. Do you happen to have any guns like the ones carried by officers, citizens, and militia?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days
Oh,
back.
no.
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
Wait, I sold you my gun?
You,
With Kim here too. That just sounded really, really bad.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
I feel like you're not telling me the whole story.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer.
What was I like?
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money. When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it.
Whoops.
Then I agreed to take it.
Huh. Happens to the best of us, I guess.
It certainly does. Especially in Revachol.
Was the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman. Although she kept referring to herself as a pig. Which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive. But I was just happy to get rid of it. And of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Sounds like that, yeah.
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's on the inside.
Maybe she's a vigilante, wants to prove that she can do our jobs better than we can.
It's possible in these parts of town. We ought to find her and discourage her from taking justice into her own hands.
He looks around worried. Any idea where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Great. Well, at least I know I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Let's see here. You might be able to aid our investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Do you know anything about the hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
Let's see here. Think you could help me get a corpse out of a tree?
The corpse behind the hostel, I assume. I don't have a truck with a mounted platform or anything of that sort myself. Ask around the harbour. There might be some workers there who'd be willing to help.
Yeah, I can't get anyone's help.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
I wanted to ask about my gun again.
Sure thing. Sure, man.
Okay, nothing there.
Let me have a look.
I have a fascinating photo of a corpse here.
Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
He barely even looks at it. Do you know what the tattoos mean?
Aphotic paths, counter-radiance networks, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something lighter.
Let me see if I can sell anything here.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Lieutenant's handkerchief. Oops.
Anything else you're thinking of
That's all I
selling?
got? A handkerchief? Pawn. Oh, nice! That worked. Can I sell my clothes? Is that a thing?
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
He looks you up and down quickly.
And especially that tie. It swallows photons around it. I have no need for necrotic objects.
Huh.
Your mother is a necrotic object. I'm son. Look at me sparking in the light of the projector.
I guess I don't have anything to sell at the moment.
Another time, perhaps.
Alright. I have other business to take care of now. So, we know our gun is gone. Oh, man. Jesus. Well, I think I'm gonna take a break now, chat. Game is much better than I gave it credit for the first time I played. That's for sure. Let's go ahead and